Mhm. Legal scholars increasingly raise constitutional argument that Trump should be barred from presidency. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I can see it all over your face. I know every single thing you're thinking. Every single silent, secretive thought and word. I know. You want to be the hero of the white race. You want to go down in history as the white man who cleaned up the massive white mess created around America and ultimately around the world. That's what you want. Because although you all play hardball and you like to pretend like, you're just let it roll off your back like a duck, you're good. It's just another day. It's just another nigga's life. Another one bites the dust. That ain't always the case. You try to hide the fact that although you try to hide it, that the consciousness, the conscious is there. It's there. And even if it's not there, the history is there. It's a reminder in your face. There's no way around it. There's no way to escape it, avoid it. You can't do any of that. Especially if you had a family member that participated in it, flagrantly participated in racism, which everybody knows. Donald Trump, your father, was a stone cold racist in New York and had legal action taken out against him back in the day, wasn't very long ago, because your father was discriminating blatantly, openly in public against black people to rent apartments and real estate issues that your father had. So there's no way to escape the ugly history. There's no way to escape it. Like I said in the videos, the ancestors gave me the upload, the download, the side load, whichever load you want to call it, or call it what you want to call it. They gave me the words to say, just like they're giving me the words to say now. Your first priority when you become number 47, guess what 47? Number 47. I need you all to look up the what the number 47 means. Okay? There's a very powerful meaning to number 47. There is a very powerful meaning to number 47. And it fits right into what the purpose of Donald Trump returning to the White House, what his purpose is. And I know it's not a belief. I know that this is divine intervention. So I'm not going to speak long on the number 47, but you all can go and look that up. Okay? The meanings are very powerful. You can look it up as 4-7 together. When you become number 47, your first thing on the to-do list is to cut those reparations checks. Period. Make a international worldwide announcement. Invite all of your people that were involved, the survivors, the remaining survivors, or even if it's hard to find, you'll find a few, but then you go to the next in line and generation after them. They're still here. Bring them, and you all have a worldwide meeting. And that is where you are to make sure that whoever gets on the mic to speak, that they are bowing on their knees, begging for forgiveness, pleading with Black people around the world to forgive your people and those white skins that look like you all that did what they've done to Black people and what they continue to do to Black people. That is your task. Now, will you follow through with it? Well, it remains to be seen. We shall see if the world is still here, okay, by next year. Who knows? We might be all washed away or burnt up or nuked to death by some poisons. So we don't know. Yeah. Yeah, they got nothing. They can't bar you from anything. Nah, they can't. They don't have anything on you. And they know it. This is all for the ratings. You know what's interesting here? And this is something that they are so masterful at, that a lot of the times they're so good at it that you don't even realize what's actually happening. You just sort of like get caught up in the new news. You would think that Donald Trump is the president right now. When is the last time you've seen an article or a news clip of Joe Biden? I'm just saying, like, I need somebody to help me out with that. When is the last time that you all have seen anything about Joe Biden? See, I see more stuff about Joe Biden in Africa than I'm hearing about him there in America. It's almost like he doesn't even exist anymore. Or Kamala Harris. They've done gone ghost. Okay? The last time I saw anything about Joe Biden and Kamala Harris was a few months back when they came to Tanzania, Zambia, and I think Ghana. It was another one of the African countries to promote the LGBTQ and offer those countries millions and millions and millions of dollars. These are facts. These are my facts. Now, I don't know about you all, but that's the last time that I heard anything about Joe Biden or Kamala Harris that was of any significance. They was over here in East Africa promoting and pushing homosexuality. I think they went to South Africa, Zambia, and Tanzania, or maybe it was Kenya. I know Tanzania and Zambia for sure. And there's a third one. Okay? So my bad if I got the third country incorrect. You all can go look it up. But that was their agenda, to promote and push the LGBTQ and offer a little hush-hush money, or, a little money under the table or on the side, just to, go ahead and push that agenda. So y'all let me know when the last time y'all heard from Crooked Joe, as they call him in America, and Kamala Harris, as they call her in America. Okay? Those are the names that they've been coined in America. I didn't create the names. Don't get mad at the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Boop. See, I see more stuff about Joe Biden in Africa than I'm seeing hearing about him there in America. It's almost like he doesn't even exist anymore. Or Kamala Harris. They've done gone ghosts. Okay? Like you need to go and find them. Where they hiding? That kind of situation. See? This is their forte, where they relish in this kind of what we're going through right now, with Trump being put out there, in this negative light to keep us drawn in and keep tuning in, keep hitting the like, keep hitting the video, keep watching. This is what this is about. Again, these entities are something. Is I don't know what the mental illness name for this behavior is, but it's severe. It is the most severe I have ever seen in my 60 years of being on this earth. They will do anything for attention from black people. And they really, really relish in these like sensationalized, sort of provocative and thought provoking and controversial type things. It's like their playground. Like they just get. I don't know. That's why I said I don't know. Like me, I can't do it with them. I try to stay away because this is who they are, how they get down. It will go, as soon as this is over, it'll be something else. It will never, ever, ever, never, ever stop until we stop it. When we pull out of the playground, we pick up our ball and our jacks and go home, that's when the party is over. And until we figure that out, we're going to continue to be drawn into all of this. This is what they do, and they're very, very good at it. And the reason why they're able to get this off, because we don't own our own towers, our own network, our own YouTube and Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. We don't own any of that. That's why they're able to get this off. If we wasn't on YouTube, there would be no YouTube. Because ain't nobody looking for them. Nobody's really looking for. We know the history. What would we be looking for them for? Just be honest. Like, this is no pun intended, no nothing. What would we be looking for them for? Everything that is in anything interesting, it's with black people primarily. I mean, maybe you can say who's got talent. America's got talent. London's got the United Kingdom's got talent. Russia's got talent. Africa's got talent. These shows, maybe we will go and watch those, and there's all different kinds of people on there. But other than that, what would we be looking for them for? Then flip the question. What would we be looking for black people for? Pretty much every damn thing. Every single thing you can think of that requires us to maintain our life is what we had to relearn all over again and figure that crap out after coming from under a system of white dependency, aka white supremacy. Y'all, that's what y'all call it. I don't see anything supreme about this behavior. What I do see about this behavior is degenerative and mentally sick, mentally ill. Mentally violent, mentally abusive, and ongoing. It's just like being in some sort of bad marriage. Do you stay until the spouse beats your brains out and you're dead, or do you separate from the spouse when you take it in front of the judge? Which one? Let's be real. Let's keep it $1.50. Which one do we do when we've had enough of getting our eye black, our behind beat down, our family members murdered, pistol whipped, slandered, libel, raped, robbed, forced into homelessness, forced out of your country, maimed in the hospitals? What do we do when we take that type of abusive relationship, domestic violence, okay? See, we know how to call it that when it's a man and a woman, or, when it's a man and a woman, okay? We know how to call it that. When we take that relationship to the judge, what does the judge do? The judge gives you a divorce. Isn't that correct? A separation. Why are we struggling with separating from this abusive relationship? I don't understand. Please help me to understand. Let's understand it for the sake of the children, for the sake of the future of the black race. Let's understand. Let's try to understand it for that reason. Okay? So after coming from under a system like that, we had to go and relearn every damn thing over. So yeah, they're coming to look for us. Because we're on there trying to figure out how to get from point A to point B in our life, from everything from our brushing our teeth to our hair to washing our body to maintaining our health to getting a job to saving money to practicing spirituality to dating to marriage to creating a family to raising a family to putting them through school to exercising, to eating, you name it. See, they've had all of this at their fingertips. They haven't wanted for anything. Most of them have not. So the show, we are the stars of the show. Remove us from their social medias and they would have no social media. These are facts. They would have no social media. Nobody's looking for them. Okay? The soap opera days finished in the 80s. The guiding light is gone. Edge and night, as the world turns, one life to live, all my children. Y'all remember those days? We would sit up and watch white people every damn day. We couldn't wait till the next episode came on the following day. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You had grandmamas and aunties and whatnot that was sitting right in front of that daggone TV. Soon as 12 noon came, they would sit at that TV from 12 noon to 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon every day. Every day. Now tell me if I'm lying. See, that's when white people were still on their little throne. Their imaginary throne. And they were the stars of the shows. They were the starers. They was the starers. Now, fast forward, who they got in the spotlight? Okay, Housewives of Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop. What are some of these newer shows? Y'all know all the names. I don't even watch TV. Ben stopped watching TV a long time ago, but I know some of I remember when I used to watch it 15 years ago or whatever, some of the shows, Proud Family, My Wife and Kids, and you get it. See? So nobody is watching them anymore. Okay? They're living on a wing and a prayer. Donald Trump, Donald Trump has some dues to pay. And he wants to take the high road because he understands just being a businessman and being in that world of doing business and making money and investing in poor business options or selections. He understands about, whatever you put in it, you get out. And sometimes you have to, cut your losses. And I think that's where he may be in his mind. He may be saying, you know what? I want my family and my children and my grandchildren to have a good life, or to have a life. If I don't do something to fix this massive, massive shipwreck that's happening right in front of my face, in the country that I love, that my father loved, that we were real estate tycoons. We had everything. And we watched black people suffer here in the city of New York. Here in the city of New York and around the United States. We watched them and we ignored it as though it did not exist. But life is funny, and it did a 360, and now it's back in my face. And guess what? I'm going to have to do something about it, because now it's not just inside where it's only affecting black people and Spanish people. Now it's affecting all of us. And if I don't fix this and I take the other road, like all the rest of these numbers, 46, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, the road that they took, which was to turn a blind eye to black people. Ignore them. Use reverse psychology. Convince the world that I ain't do nothing wrong. These niggas is picking on us. If I take that route, it's been revealed to me as a businessman, that's not a good business choice. It's not a good business option. If I go that route, it doesn't just stay in the bottle anymore. The cat's out the bag now. This will affect everyone. Absolutely. This is why I did the video, Donald Trump, because in spite of all of the hell you all have put me through and are still putting me through, I have been obedient to the ancestors, and what they told me to tell you, I've said what they told me to tell you. And guess what? I'm not going to go down or go on record as though I'm the only one that has said it. Oh no, there has been hundreds and thousands of us that have said it in so many words. They just ain't said the way that Goddess Terrain says it, because nobody is Goddess Terrain but me. So they said it the way that they said it, and I said it the way that Goddess Terrain said it from our ancestors, that you need to right the wrongs that you all, your people, and all that you all had to help you, all those that you all had to help, all of those that you all paid to help, that you still pay to help, all of them, you need to hold them accountable and do the right thing. Give black people what you all owe us, so we can be on our merry way. That's the look on your face in this picture right here. I read pictures. I read facial expressions. And behind that your pompous sort of look, or like you think you're so big and bad, you're not going to win this one. You're not going to get away with trying to put me in prison and falsely accuse me. That's the look you have. And I totally agree with you. If you ain't did nothing, you shouldn't be in jail. But guess what, DT? A whole lot of black men in America didn't commit a crime, but they're in jail. and they in jail. Some of them have winded up dead. Okay? Like Khalif Browder, that young man, because you all put him in jail for something he did not do, and them niggas raped him in jail. And when y'all let him out, even though Jay-Z decided to do a documentary on the brother was suffering with major depression. The young brother killed himself. See, these are the things, Donald Trump. So it's interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what you're going to do. Why is Mumia Abu Jamal still in jail? You should immediately release that brother. You should immediately, Donald Trump, release that brother and many, many others. H. Rap Brown, why is he still in jail? Why are these brothers still in jail? Why are these black men still in jail? And when you all found out that they were innocent after you murdered them in your prison institutions, did you all compensate the family for their loss? Did you all pay the family and the children, if they had any, for the loss of the life of their loved one who was falsely incarcerated, falsely accused? Did you all pay money? It's a question. We have questions. We have questions. Did you pay Khalif Browder's family for the loss of that young man's life? For the trauma that he experienced at the hands of violent, sexually deviant criminals? Did you all pay Khalif Browder's family? Compensate them for their pain and suffering and the loss of that young man's life. Did you all pay? It's a question. We have questions. We have questions. Khalif Browder's story is one of hundreds and thousands of black men that were put in jail, and they're no longer here. You all electrocuted them. You fried them like you put potatoes down in oil and make French fries. You executed the hell out of them. And they're gone. And guess what? After they were gone, turns out they were innocent all along. See, you're fortunate because you have, as Paul Mooney, shout out to Paul Mooney. Thank you for all the wonderful comedy strips that you did. But here's one for you. Like Paul Mooney said, Donald Trump, you got the complexion for the protection of the collection. See, your white skin is why you are able to be up on the World Wide Web with these sort of, pictures, that speak 1,000 words. But black men who were falsely incarcerated and black women who've been falsely incarcerated, they didn't get that chance. And some of them are still in the institutions there in America. They didn't get that chance. So barred from the presidency, why bar him? Okay, I haven't heard you all say one thing about the allegations that he raised about Joe Biden. Matter of fact, I haven't heard anything about Joe Biden. See, the games people play. But, okay, y'all want to continue to play games while the whole world is crumbling right before our face. You have riots all over the world. You have wars all over the world. You have catastrophic storms all over the world. You have all of this going on, and yet we still want to play these egotistical, thirsty, and starving for attention child games. Okay, I'm done talking.